When we talk about the best player in the world conversation, that's beneath him. It's time to have different conversations about Jokic. He's already a top 20 greatest player of all time. Now you start to ask, where do he rank for his top centers?
Is that a knock-knock?
Knocking at the door at
Ding
number
dong.
5.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Outside the Playbook. I am your host, Josh, and today we're going to be talking about the top 20 players in NBA history. Before we get to that, special thanks to Amanda Watson of Primerica for sponsoring today's episode. Click the link down in the description to start your financial journey today. And we're going to be talking about the top 20 list. Didn't think about this list, no planning, no research. First 20 that comes to my mind, threw them down on the list, but I want to hear what they got to say because I actually think that Joker is in the top 20 players of all time because the conversation is always about to go, right? Mike, LeBron, Kareem, Kobe, some people have him as number 3 on that list. And then you got to think about D. Wade and James Harden are those names on the list of the top 20. Magic Johnson, obviously, he's one of my favorite players of all time. I got him at the top of the GOAT list for PGs with Steph Curry. So what is this list going to look like by the time we get done? Let's hear what these boys got to say.
All right, strong take right there from the big fella. Marcus, do you agree that Jokic is already top 20 player all time?
We laughed about this off screen, and, I wasn't really counting his 3 MVPs, but I'm still not going to say he's top 20 right now, right? His body of work is definitely impressive. The game has completely, since Jokic's been in the game, I don't see top 20, and that's not no knock to him because what he's doing is special. He's transcended the game, the way he can pass, the way he can control the game.
Just look at what's on the screen now, okay? 7-time NBA All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 3-time MVP, NBA champion, Finals MVP, and the man is averaging at the center position a 30-point triple-double and has more steals than the other leading candidate for MVP. The man nearly won 3 straight MVPs if everybody wasn't crying and saying, give Joel Embiid one because he's scoring 30, 34, 35 points a game and he's got to have his MVP like he got robbed or something. No, Joker's been playing better and better every year. So the fact that you have 3 MVPs, should have 4, I don't see why he's not in Moore's top 20. I don't really vibe with that.
How hard it is to guard him on the post. But top 20 right now, nah. So if his, I don't even want to say this, but if he stopped playing today, would we say Jokic was a top 20 player in the NBA? I don't agree.
Perk, why are you looking at him sideways?
No, go ahead, Stephen A. Go ahead. I said what I said. I'm a follow.
He said what he had to say. Let me say this to you. I disagree with you. But before I disagree with you, I want to thank you for being on the show today because the amount of heat that you're taking off my shoulders and everybody, it's a beautiful moment. Perk, we need to celebrate Marcus today, okay?
Right.
Because the brother is evidence. When we try to say, I try to tell people all the time, I ain't just coming on the show and just saying this stuff based just off of what I feel. You talk to cats around the league and they're saying this stuff. So you coming on national TV. Now they got to call you. Be clear.
My line
today
open.
is somewhere on social media. They'll be calling you a hater if they doing it already. This is what they're going to do to you. You understand what I'm saying? But let me say this to you.
See, we done forgot. Yeah, we done forgot. Miami Heat. Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic is one of the reasons Marcus is sitting in that chair right there. Unless I'm getting the wrong twin. But either way, they got that twin thing going. So we probably got some ill will for Joker.
I disagree with you because I think that at some point in time, we can't ignore the numbers. So let me throw them out at you, all right? Because I got a few of them to give to you, all right? So this year, he's averaging 29, damn near 30, 13, and 10. That's number one, okay? Career high, 31 triple-doubles this year. That's a first, right? Let's look at him. You remember Russell Westbrook, 4-time triple-double king.
The man
You're
had a
Oscar
60-point
Robertson was the first to
triple-double
do
the
it. We
other
get all
night.
of that stuff. There are 4 players with 4 more NBA MVPs. Kareem with 6, Jordan with 5, Bill Russell with 5, LeBron James and Wilt with 4. This brother's on the verge of, I mean, for me, SGA, but if Jokic wins it, it'll be his 4th MVP. He's on that list, all right? He's already a 3-time league MVP, okay? 6-time All-NBA, first team 4 times, all right? Here, check this out. First player to earn the most total points, rebounds, and assists in a single postseason. First player with at least 10 triple-doubles in 8 straight seasons. The first player to post a 30, 20, and 10 stat line in an NBA Finals game. March 7th, this past March 7th, stood alone, marking the first time ever. Guy had a 30-point, 20-rebound, 20-assist game. We know he can shoot. We know he can post. We know what he brings to the table.
Now, when we talk about top 20, sometimes we forget. We get caught up in what I just said. 7-time NBA All-Star, 6-time, all those accolades. But we leave out the talent, the skill, the ability, what can and can you not do. Is there anything, holes in your game? Is there any holes in your game at that? You know, we forget about that aspect. We go straight to accolades. We run straight to the accolades. Or some people go straight to the numbers. In Kobe's case, people like to bring up, oh, he was less efficient. Well, let's watch film. He was clearly, majority of his career, put him on the court with anybody, he's either 1A or 1B, best player on the floor at all times. So, you know, these conversations kind of get caught up in how many championships you got, which is important, especially when you get to that upper level, that upper room where you're talking about who's the greatest of all time. That stuff does matter. But top 20, I mean, we gotta start incorporating, all right, skill, talent level, all those different things.
Have those kind of numbers. I can't ignore that. So when we say top 20, it's like, damn. I mean, you're going to pull people from other positions, and you're going to, okay, we got to have that conversation. But in terms of a center, let's put it where the goats can get it, as they say. He's already surpassed Patrick Ewing. He's already surpassed David Robinson.
Yes.
He's already surpassed quite a few NBA big men in history.
Yep.
Now, Shaq's
Dare I say
dominance,
Moses?
fine. Bill Russell's Bill Russell. We get that part, right? Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, we know that. One of the things we got to mention about Wilt Chamberlain, and it's sacrilegious, but I say it all the time, as great and phenomenal as he was and how it provoked rules changes, the one thing I hold against the great Wilt Chamberlain, God rest his soul, is that his number one nemesis outnumbered him 11-2 in championships. I don't ignore that. But Jokic is right there,
That's
bro.
fair.
He's right there. Go
Let me
ahead,
hear what
Perk.
Perk got to say, and then I'm gonna
He's the
give my
most
list.
skilled center to ever play the game of basketball.
I don't agree with that. Perk.
Who? Huh?
I don't agree
Who
with
do
that.
you think is?
Who's the most skilled?
Joel Embiid is the most skilled center.
I'm getting tired of this conversation, so I'm gonna address this real quick. Joel Embiid is not better than Nikola Jokic. He's not. He's not. Embiid can score. We just seen Nikola Jokic drop 60 the other night. Embiid can we just seen Joker get a 20 rebound game not too long ago, a 30, 20, and 20. He can't pass like Joker. He cannot see the floor like Joker. He cannot read the game like Joker. His IQ isn't where Joker's is. He can't. You can't tell me. Excuse me. You can't keep making the case for him, and he's never even been out of the second round. Never been past the second round of the playoffs. All this talent, all this skill, yes. Can handle, can shoot, and all that. He's not as efficient as Joker is. He doesn't make his teammates better like Joker does. And better doesn't mean, it gets taken out of context all the time. When I say Joker makes his teammates better, he's playing chess, okay? He says, hey, I need you to do X, Y, and Z because I see this. His teammates don't see that, but now that he said something and now that he does something in the game, they say, oh, I do see that now. And guess what? That goes from Aaron Gordon doing that once or twice or a couple of times until you get to the playoffs. And now you see them playing high-low with Aaron Gordon hanging out in that dunker spot, destroying teams because he got MPJ on the outside. So you now see Aaron Gordon feeding off Joker and knowing how he thinks the game. That's making him better. Putting guys in more efficient places to catch the basketball and score, more efficient situations, wide open shot. That's making his teammates better. And also playing at a championship level, uplifting these teammates to also play at that level too at all times, making his teammates better. Haven't really seen much of that from Joel Embiid. So, and on top of the fact that Embiid can't even stay on the floor half the time.
Center to play basketball. And I'm not taking away anything from the greats. You got Hakeem. You got a lot of these greats.
You just talking skill.
I'm talking skilled basketball player is Joel Embiid.
Well, when I mention skill, I'm not just talking about scoring. I'm talking about the other areas, the assists. Career assists 7.2. That's in the same conversation with a LeBron James and a Larry Bird when it comes down to being able to make guys around them better. When you look at his efficiency all time from the three-point line, how he shoots the ball so well, that featherly touch that he has in the paint, I have seen like no other. I mean, listen, man, when it comes down to Jokic, look at these numbers right here. Look at these numbers right here this season.
If this man don't win MVP, if he's first or second in all these categories, and he's shooting 43%. And they're going to give it to SGA because of his record. I don't agree with that. Because yes, there's something to be said about best player on the best team, but you got to look at the fact that this man is absolutely 100% the best player, period, in every facet of the game. The best. Now, let's go to my list, all right? This might cause some problems in the chat, in the comments, but I'm prepared for that. Now, obviously, I have Michael Jordan number 1, LeBron James number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at number 3. I have Magic Johnson at number 4, Kobe Bryant at number 5, Tim Duncan at number 6, Shaquille O'Neal at 7, Hakeem Olajuwon at 8, Stephen Curry at 9. This one might get me cooked, but I got Kevin Durant at 10. I got tired of fooling around with everybody saying Steph or KD, like you got to pick one, put them both in there. Stephen Curry at 9, KD at 10. I got Bill Russell at 11. I got Wilt at 12 for right now, because Joker, his career is not a finished product. Joker at 13. I got Giannis at 14. Personally, this is a bias. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to go Larry Bird at 15. I'm going to go Dr. J at 16. D-Wade at 17. Jerry West at 18. Zeke at 19. And Charles Barkley at 20. Now, look, you can think of all the names I missed. Moses Malone wasn't on my list. David Robinson, another dude that wasn't on my list. Elgin Baylor, a ton of guys. Oscar Robertson, oh my God. No James Harden, not on my list. All right. But what we have to stop doing and stop allowing to happen is for people to look at this list as it is, as if it's set in stone. It's not. Okay. We can respect today's players and respect the past and shuffle all these things around. Prime example, okay? We're talking about Nikola Jokic if he's top 20 all time, okay? And he's not even done with his career. The man has 3 MVPs, a championship, finals MVP, 7-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA. He has a better, when you look at the totality of his game, he is more skilled than Shaquille O'Neal. He's more skilled than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's probably, I mean, I think he can do more things on the basketball court offensively than Hakeem Olajuwon, but you got to think Hakeem was just as dominant defensively as he was offensively, and he's probably, I mean, if you look at the list, he's probably the greatest two-way player of all time. I'm willing to go out on a limb and say that. So, you know, he's in the conversation for all these different categories, and the man is shooting 43% from three-point range, and he's averaging 7.5 assists per game for his career and 10 this season. There's no way you can look at that and say he doesn't deserve to be in the top 20 conversation. Now, I want y'all to let me know in the comments. Number one, is Nikola Jokic a top 20 player in NBA history? And number two, is Nikola Jokic the most skilled center in the history of the game? Get this video a like, subscribe to the channel. There's one more for the good guys.